Hey guys, I'm currently in Dubai. I am here and I just want to let you guys know, apologies for the lack thereof videos, but let's get into this video and let's get into Diddy because he's being desperate with basically what he is discussing. Hey guys, it's Murad Morali, daily and consistent content. Comment down below and give this video a thumbs up and let's get straight into this madness. So Diddy is pushing through with a desperate attempt and is asking Donald Trump for that immunity. Yes, you've heard it here. This is what he's put through, that he's asking for Trump to pardon him as he's the new president to be. We know that Trump is putting these, very expensive tariffs on imports, whether it's China, Mexico or Canada, to help, focus on border related issues, which, is going to be very intriguing. A lot of people are reacting to this, but basically we have Diddy, who was also asking Diddy asking Trump, the flight, I'm tired, headache, please pardon me, let me get out of jail. These cards that he is playing that are so desperate like this only goes to show me that his lawyers are still in the dark tunnels and have no idea what is going on and don't know which way this could go. For the fact that we have not had a bail announcement as of yet, I honestly don't understand why. It did not take place Monday, it did not take place Tuesday, and now Wednesday is upon us, and it could be today. I would assume so. Prior to Thanksgiving, there's going to be an announcement, and I just don't understand why this is being dragged on for so long. We should have found out last Friday. This should not have been adjourned. It never made any sense to me as to why this was adjourned, and then on Monday submitting more notes. Why are there so many processes for all of this? I don't understand. Diddy is also doubling down on racial motivations for why he's been held in bail. Of course, using the Abercrombie and Fitch Mike Jeffries scenario on how he wasn't and how he was bailed and how Diddy is not, and that they're coming for him because of his race and what he looks like. He is also playing that race card as well. I'm not mad at his lawyers for doing that, to be honest with you, because they're desperate. They're going to be playing any card. What client is that dumb enough to ask his lawyers, please rebail me hearing, rebail me hearing, rebail me hearing? So many bail hearings, rebail me, but you're not even getting bailed, bro. You're in that MDC and you're staying there for a very long time. So we'll see what happens. It looks like it's going to be taking place tomorrow because the prosecution are also, coming for him as well. Prosecutors' claim against Diddy continue to grow as the Bad Boy Records co-founder is being accused of physically abusing his staff, going as far as allegedly threatening to kill them. Prosecutors in the Southern District of New York made the claims as we wait for a judge to rule if Diddy will be released on bail this week. They claimed in court documents obtained by Rolling Stone, often behind closed doors, the defendant engaged in acts of violence against women, throwing them around, dragging them by their hair, kicking, shoving, punching and slapping them. So it wasn't just Cassie. He manipulated, coerced and extorted women, including by plying them with drugs, threatening to withhold financial support and threatening to, show tapes against them and the defendant had made of their encounters. He intimidated women, including displaying of firearms. They added that his employees have described the defendant threatening to kill them, throwing objects at them and being struck, punched and shoved by the defendant and seeing him do the same to others. Now, to me, obviously he wasn't just beating the brakes off Cassie with the lack of better words. It was very obvious that he was doing this to many other people involved, probably his employees as much, which is why half of his PR team ran away anyways, because he's very hard to work with. But the prosecution team sprinkling this on right now, as the icing on the cake. They have so much ammunition and they're throwing this all out. These employees, I'm surprised they haven't spoken out before, but being done so through prosecution, they probably did, and prosecution held this information and decided that they would use this vital information at hand when they needed to, and this is this moment. The prosecution are giving everything they've gotten, but they have a lot more in their back package, whereas Diddy's lawyers are honestly struggling. Why are you begging Trump? Why are you doubling down on racial motivations? I really am trying to understand these 2 points of desperate attempts. They probably thought that this would have been announced by now. I don't know why the judges are taking so long. I don't know why Judge Arun is taking his life, taking his time to get this done I don't understand. Let's get it done. Let's wrap it up by 9 p.m. tomorrow. He's not going to get bailed, and then we move on to the trial and we focus on that. These bail hearings have been exhausting for all of us, not only just Diddy, but for all of us. The man does not deserve bail because he's intimidated so many witnesses, and we've discussed this so much. I'm glad that the prosecution on a daily basis at this point since Friday, since the hearing, are coming out with brand new information to shut down Diddy's claims and give even more reasons for why this man should not be bailed. I think it's very important that they are doing so. Absolutely absolutely 110%. Now we're going to move on to this Drake lawsuit, because I do feel like he is biting the hand that feeds him. He's flying way too close to the sun, but at the same time he might have a case, guys, because I do think that what he is arguing for, does make sense, in my opinion, for what he is saying. Now, we know that Drake has filed a second action against UMG, claiming they should have halted the Not Like Us because of the defaming Predator lyrics. That's the second lawsuit he's come out with. Second lawsuit, guys. Sorry, my camera stand, I'm using a kettle. The struggle is real, because that's why the camera's moving a lot. Don't have my stand with me, trying to find something in this apartment. I'm doing the most, so I apologize for that. But he's playing with a second lawsuit. Drake lawyers say they already have enough evidence to pursue a claim of defamation against UMG, but that they might also add claims of civil fraud and racketeering based on the information they gather through these filings. These filings are not lawsuits yet. It is a pre-action filing that could possibly require a deposition from key members of both UMG and iHeartRadio to obtain crucial information. According to Billboard, Drake filed the lawsuit in Texas, claiming that UMG funneled payments to iHeartRadio as part of a pay-to-play scheme to promote the Not Like Us song by Kendrick. Also in the filing, Drake says UMG knows the lyrics in the songs were defamatory and it falsely accused him of being a predator and a pedo, but they decided to release the song anyways. UMG could have refused to release or distribute the song, or required the offending material to be edited and removed. Drake's lawyers right, but UMG chose to do the opposite. UMG designed, financed, and executed a plan to make sure the song goes viral. Now, the reason why Drake might have a case here is because as of right now, Drake is in negotiations with UMG for a better contract. So how can you be in a better negotiation for a better contract, but at the same time UMG are dealing with these secret payments to make sure that a song against you that is defaming you, calling you a pedo, and etc. is helping it to go viral? That doesn't make any sense to me. So I can see where Drake is coming from now. I do think that the lawsuit is a bit wet, but I don't think it's directly against Kendrick 110%. It's also against his own label. How are you trying to better me, make me stay at the label by negotiating, which we're currently in right now, but at the same time you're giving secret payments to my op to make sure that that song goes viral, and on that song that's calling me a pedo, you're helping that to go viral, but yet you want me to be on the label and negotiate with me? Are you dumb? So I get where Drake is coming from when it comes to this, and in all honesty, I do see that this man has a case if it comes to everything, but just because he has a case doesn't mean it's going to land, because the people he's fighting are those that are the higher ups, the executives, the label makers. They're not going to like any of this bad PR that's coming to UMG. It might chase away further artists, further money. They want to wrap this up ASAP. So I don't think they're going to like this. I think this could turn back on Drake. I think Drake's secrets could come out, and I think Drake could fall immediately, just like Diddy, because he's been falling anyways for the past couple of months. I'm just saying, guys, he's flying way too close to the sun, in my humble opinion. And I think when you do stuff like this, like Diddy did with Diageo, it can just completely go left. Subscribe, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. It's just one click to subscribe. It's all you guys have to do. I need to go sleep. I've got a headache, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.